The lion may be the king, but the jungle follows no ruler. And sometimes, the king meets a challenger he never expected. Today we're looking at moments when lions picked the wrong fight and paid the price. Stay tuned, because some of these battles will make you rethink who really runs the wild. Giraffe kicks a lion. You might think a giraffe is just a tall, gentle giant, but don't be fooled. Out in the African savanna, many predators see giraffes as a tasty meal. But these long-legged creatures have a powerful secret weapon: their kick. With no sharp tusks, claws, or antlers, their best defense is their legs. A single well-placed kick can be deadly, strong enough to knock out or even kill a predator. That's why most hunters avoid them unless they're desperate or inexperienced. Most of the time, giraffes don't even need to fight, they just run. Their long legs help them outrun danger, and their sharp eyesight lets them spot threats from far away. If a predator does get too close, though, they risk getting a brutal kick that could end their hunt for good. With their speed, vision, and deadly kicks, giraffes might just be some of the toughest animals in the wild. The most fearless animal ever. A honey badger took on 6 lions at the same time. Yes, you hear that right. Everyone knows honey badgers are wild, but did you know they're basically unstoppable? Their skin is so tough that even sharp-toothed predators struggle to hurt them. Arrows, spears, even machetes barely scratch them, so animal bites are nothing. And snakes? They eat them like snacks. Even venomous ones don't stand a chance because honey badgers are resistant to the toxins. In fact, about 25% of their diet is made up of snakes. Talk about fearless. With nearly bulletproof skin, zero fear of deadly predators, and a complete disregard for danger, it's no wonder the Guinness Book of World Records named the honey badger the world's most fearless creature. So seeing one go head-to-head with a whole group of lions shouldn't be shocking. These little warriors don't care about size, strength, or odds. They just fight, survive, and prove they're some of the toughest animals on Earth. Buffalo versus lion. Lions see African buffalo as their next meal, but these massive beasts have some clever tricks to stay alive. Their biggest advantage? Size. A buffalo can weigh up to 1,900 pounds and stretch 11 feet long. With sharp horns and sheer strength, they can seriously injure or even kill a lion. But brute force isn't their only defense. They stick together in huge herds, making it harder for a lion to target one alone. Plus, they're great swimmers, so they can escape through water, something most lions would rather avoid. Buffalo also have a built-in alarm system, oxpeckers. These little birds sit on their backs, eating insects, but they also warn of danger. When a lion is near, they let out a loud hiss, giving buffalo time to react. But if a lion pride is caught off guard, buffalo don't hesitate to fight back. They charge straight through, trampling and scattering the big cats in pure chaos. For these powerful animals, the best defense is a good offense, and any lion that underestimates them might regret it. Hippo versus lion. A lion in Kenya's Masai Mara National Reserve spotted a hippo resting in the grass and thought it was an easy target. She crept closer, thinking the massive animal wouldn't be a threat, but she was so wrong. In an instant, the hippo woke up, spun around, and clamped its huge jaws around the lion's head. That's not a place you want to be. Hippos have massive teeth and jaws strong enough to crush bones or even snap a wooden boat in half. Luckily, the lion managed to escape with her head still attached, but she definitely learned a painful lesson. Next time, she'll think twice before disturbing a hippo. In fact, she'll probably keep her distance forever. Brave turtle versus mighty lion. You won't believe this. Sometimes, nature is just plain weird. You'd think a showdown between a giant, fierce lion and a tiny turtle would end in one obvious way, right? Well, think again. At the Mala Mala Game Reserve in South Africa's Kruger National Park, an unusual scene unfolded. A small but fearless turtle wasn't about to let a group of lions take over its watering hole. While big cats usually rule these hunting grounds, this tiny creature had other plans. Instead of running away, the turtle boldly approached the lions as they drank. It didn't just stand its ground. It actually bit them on the tongue when they ignored its warning. The massive predators, usually the ones doing the scaring, were left shocked by this tiny, fearless defender. Sure, the turtle wasn't going to take down a lion, but you have to respect its bravery. Young elephant stands up to lions. A young elephant wasn't afraid to take on a group of lions near a watering hole in South Africa. With all their hunting skills, lions can bring down elephants, especially younger ones or females. A single male lion is powerful enough to attack, but they usually hunt in groups. However, elephants have their own ways of staying safe. Older elephants, with their years of experience, know how to handle danger. Scientists tested how elephants react to lions by playing recordings of their roars. The oldest female elephants, those over 60 years old, were the first to recognize the male lion's roar. They quickly alerted the rest of the herd, drawing them closer together for protection. Elephants are the strongest land animals, and even a lion can't survive their massive strength if they charge. But their real power isn't just physical, it's their intelligence and teamwork. That's why people say an elephant never forgets. Pregnant rhino versus hungry lions. A heavily pregnant rhino found herself in big trouble after getting stuck in a watering hole, surrounded by a pride of hungry lions. These lions had no patience and just waited for her to get out, probably thinking they had an easy meal. But what they didn't realize was that this massive rhino wasn't going down without a fight. As soon as she got back on solid ground, the game changed completely. The lions tried their best, but their claws and teeth were no match for the rhino's thick, armor-like skin. With her powerful body and sharp horn, she didn't just defend herself, she went on the attack. She charged at the lions, sending them running in circles before leaving them in a cloud of dust. The big cats were left stunned, and the fearless rhino barely even broke a sweat. The dog who fought a lion, a tiny stray dog, did the unthinkable. It picked a fight with not one but two lionesses. You'd think that's a terrible idea, right? But in the G National Forest, this fearless, or maybe foolish pup didn't back down. It barked, snapped, and stood its ground against the massive cats. The Indian Forestry Service was stunned by its bravery. Somehow, luck was on the dog's side because instead of becoming a meal, it walked away unharmed. But was the lion just being kind? Or was there another reason? When people saw the shocking footage, many believed the lions avoided the dog for a different reason: disease. Stray dogs can carry dangerous infections that could harm wild animals, especially big cats. So while this little hound looked like a fearless warrior, maybe the lions just knew better. Some battles aren't worth fighting. Lions versus porcupines. Lions are the kings of the jungle, but when they attack porcupines, things can go horribly wrong. You'd think these big cats would have learned by now, but they keep trying, and it often ends badly. Porcupines may be small, but their sharp quills are deadly. If a quill pierces a lion's heart or a major artery, the mighty predator can bleed to death, while the porcupine simply walks away, missing a few quills. These spiky little creatures have a defense that even the most powerful hunters can't always overcome. But the danger doesn't stop there. Lions that survive a porcupine attack often suffer long-term problems. If quills get stuck in their bodies, hunting becomes painful and difficult. Some lions become so weak that they start attacking humans or livestock, leading to their own death. In 1965, one man-eating lion was found with a quill lodged deep in its nose, damaging its sense of smell. Unable to hunt properly, it turned to easier prey, a human. That mistake sealed its fate. One little quill can change everything. Lion versus crocodile. This is not your usual fight. It's a showdown between two of the deadliest predators. A crocodile, known for its bone-crushing bite, faces off against a lion, the king of the land. Lions usually hunt in groups, giving them a huge advantage over a single crocodile. But what if it's a one-on-one battle? That's when things get unpredictable. If the croc strikes first and latches onto the lion, its powerful jaws could lock tight, dragging the lion into the water for a brutal end. And with its ability to hide in shallow water, the crocodile can ambush its prey in an instant. But don't count the lion out just yet. These big cats are fast and smart. If a lion jumps onto the crocodile before it can bite, the tables turn. With sharp claws and strong paws, the lion can overpower the croc and go for a deadly strike. In the end, it all comes down to one thing: who lands the first bite? Because in this battle, the first bite might just be the last. Lion versus Oryx. Lions may be the kings of the jungle, but taking on an Oryx is no easy meal. These long-horned antelopes have some serious self-defense skills. While lions usually attack from behind, hoping to bring their prey down, an oryx's sharp horns make that a risky move. If a lion manages to pin an oryx to the ground, it's over. But if the oryx stays on its feet, those deadly horns become a serious threat. A single stab in the wrong place, and the hunter could become the hunted. Now imagine facing not just one oryx, but a whole herd of 300 or more. If these antelopes were just a little more organized and less easily scared, they could turn the tables on lions entirely. Their horns aren't just for show. Oryxes have killed lions before, and the scimitar oryx, also called the saber antelope, has blades for horns sharp enough to slice like swords. It's a wonder lions haven't been skewered more often, turned into kebabs on the heads of these fierce antelopes. Lion cub versus python. Most lions know better than to mess with snakes, but this curious lion cub didn't get the memo. Spotting a massive python, the cub playfully poked at it, unaware of the danger. But the snake wasn't in the mood for games. In a flash, it lunged at the cub's face, sinking its sharp teeth into him. The startled cub quickly realized that snakes are not to be played with and backed off in fear. Luckily for the cub, the python decided to let it go. But if the snake had been hungry, things could have ended very differently. Pythons can swallow antelope, goats, and even crocodiles whole. Compared to those, this little lion wouldn't have been much of a challenge. In the end, the cub walked away with just a bite, and a lesson it won't forget. Leopard versus lion. Lions may be the kings of the jungle, but they don't always do their own hunting. These big cats are stronger and bigger than leopards, and they have the advantage of living in a pride. Leopards, on the other hand, are solitary hunters and often fall victim to lions. But the real problem? Lions are lazy thieves. After a leopard spends all its energy hunting, a group of lions will often barge in and steal the meal. That's why leopards are expert climbers. They drag their food up trees to keep it safe from lions and hungry hyenas. But don't count the leopard out just yet. These cats are silent, sneaky, and hunt mostly at night. With their incredible camouflage and ability to move without making a sound, they can be almost impossible to spot. Even so, lions have one huge advantage: their numbers. A single leopard might be a tough opponent, but when faced with an entire pride, even the most fearless leopard knows when to back down. Tiger versus lion. Lions may be called the kings of the jungle, but history tells a different story when they face off against tigers. In ancient Rome, these two big cats were often forced into deadly battles, and artwork from that time usually showed the tiger as the winner. Even today, tigers seem to have the deadliest moves. While both animals are similar in size, speed, and bite strength, tigers are more muscular and powerful. In a one-on-one fight, a tiger has the upper hand. One brutal example happened in 2011 at the Ankara Zoo in Turkey. A tiger somehow entered a lion's enclosure, and in just one swift, deadly swipe of its paw, it cut the lion's jugular vein. The fight was over instantly. However, lions have one big advantage: teamwork. Unlike the solitary tiger, lions live in groups and know there's strength in numbers. When they work together, they become a force even a tiger would think twice about challenging. Zebra fights back. A lion attacking a zebra usually ends the same way: fast and brutal. The zebra struggles, the lion bites, and soon the lion stands victorious over its prey. But this zebra wasn't ready to be a meal. As the massive lion lunged, grabbing hold of the zebra, it seemed like the hunt was over. But then, in a shocking twist, the zebra twisted free and landed a powerful double hoof kick straight to the lion's face. The impact sent the stunned lion flying into a muddy puddle, humiliated and dazed. Instead of blood and defeat, the zebra got a rare victory and made a daring escape. The lion, left in shock, didn't just lose his meal, he lost his pride too. Wildebeest versus lion. The lion pounces, sinking its teeth into the wildebeest's throat. It looks like the fight is over, but then, out of nowhere, the massive wildebeest is back on its feet. This is the key to survival. A lion is powerful, but its biggest advantage is keeping its prey down. Once a wildebeest manages to shake free and stand tall, the battle takes a dramatic turn. With sharp, deadly horns and a strong body, the wildebeest has its own weapons. If it charges at full speed, the lion better get out of the way, because getting impaled by those massive horns is not a fun experience. In a one-on-one fight, never count the wildebeest out. Ostrich versus lion. This is one big bird. Ostriches are the largest birds on Earth, with male ostriches growing up to 9 feet tall and weighing around 330 pounds. They may not fly, but their powerful legs make them some of the fastest runners, reaching speeds of 43 miles per hour in short bursts. These birds also have the biggest eyes of any land animal, perfect for spotting danger. With only 2 toes on each foot, they are built for speed, helping them escape predators. Traveling in groups gives them extra protection, but that's not their only defense. Now here's the shocking part. Ostriches don't have teeth, but they don't need them. Their real weapon is their deadly kick. With just one powerful strike, an ostrich can seriously injure or even kill a lion. Their legs are so strong that they're like the Bruce Lee of the savannah, making them one of the most unexpectedly dangerous birds in the wild. Gorilla versus lion. A gorilla and a lion would probably never meet in the wild. Gorillas live in Africa's mountains, while lions roam the grassy savannas. But if they ever had to fight, who would win? A silverback gorilla is a beast, standing 6 feet tall and weighing up to 500 pounds. These guys may be vegetarians, but don't let that fool you. They're insanely strong and could snap an enemy in half if needed. On the other hand, a lion is a born killer. Weighing about the same as a gorilla, it's built for hunting and taking down prey. If a lion attacked by surprise, it would have the advantage. But if the gorilla saw it coming, things might be different. Gorillas have more stamina, meaning the lion could get tired before landing a final blow. The gorilla's raw power might give it the edge, but the lion has deadly instincts and experience in taking down prey. So, who do you think would win this battle of titans? Warthog versus lions. Lions might be the kings of the jungle, but a cornered warthog is no easy meal. These wild pigs may look small, but they are built for survival. With long legs and surprising speed, a warthog can outrun and outmaneuver predators with ease. They have incredible evasion skills, often dodging attacks like a pro. While they prefer to run, they won't hesitate to fight back if needed. And when they do fight, their deadly tusks become their best weapon. These massive teeth can tear through a lion's skin, causing serious injuries. If a warthog is protecting its babies, even the mighty king of the jungle could end up badly wounded, or worse. It's a battle of strength versus skill, and sometimes the little guy wins. Which of these moments shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, because the wild always has more stories to tell. See you in the next one.